This noise is just holding us all back from our greatness. It's holding us all back from embodying what I call real wealth. What is real wealth? It's this profound sense of freedom to live your life exactly the way you want to live it. What's going on, everybody? Julie Murphy here. 25 plus years of being a financial planner. I've learned a couple things, and I want you to learn from all the things I've seen people struggle with, success with, everything. So don't forget to hit that notification bell, like, and subscribe to the channel. Why? Because I'm going to help you get to a life that you absolutely love. Why? Because you deserve it. And so does everybody else. So today, what I would really love for us to let's dive right into it is, what's your financial noise? What do I mean by your financial noise? It's like your distraction to living the life that you really, 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 truly want to live. I talk all about, in some of my other videos that you can take the word budget as an example out of your vocabulary. Why would one want to do that? Anyone who's fiscally prudent would tell you that, well, you need to budget. You need to look at your cash flows. You need to see what's going in, what's going out. What does that mean? Well, yes, but it's about, is that actually distracting you from actually creating the life that you want to live? Or is it something that's activating your fears and your triggers? Because often I find, I've noticed that the reason the system that I have worked with clients on over years and years of doing this, and I'm going to talk about my book, Awaken Your Wealth, because I have that listed in here, the process I walk them through. It's about, how do we stop letting the noise of life, the noise of the financial sector, the noise of your employers, the noise of your family's expectations, the noise, pick your noise, right? Okay, so the process I walk you through in Awaken Your Wealth, it actually, if you go to awakenyourwealthbook.com, you can actually get the book for free. Why? Because it's time for us all to financially heal. And I'm just ready for us all to do that. And you pay for the shipping, and I provide the actual physical book. But this noise is just holding us all back from our greatness. It's holding us all back from embodying what I call real wealth. What is real wealth? It's this profound sense of freedom to live your life exactly the way you want to live it, outside of your debt levels, your family's expectations, your employer, I'll call them employer demands, or manipulation to get the company's objective hit, but not necessarily your personal objective hit. We've got to move from this place to, it's either this or that, to an and. It's like your employer can actually get exactly the productivity they want from you, and you can live exactly the life that you desire to live. Does that make sense? Let me help you with that. It might be pretty humbling for some of you, because you spent your whole life playing the or game and not the and. Why? Because we thought that something outside of ourselves is better than what we actually have or are. And you're perfect. You're financially perfect. you're physically perfect, you're mentally perfect, you're emotionally perfect. Because there's 4 parts to our being: our physical self, our spiritual self, mental, and emotional. And what I've learned, if those 4 things don't have some kind of balance and some kind of congruity financially, or in your health, or in your relationships, you act out as a human being. This is what we do. This is what I've noticed after all these years of being a financial planner. And so I come here teaching these things about through the financial medium. But financially, if you actually fix it, it can very easily wind up in your health, and it could very easily act out in your relationships. So this is why I want you to start to recognize, what's your noise? What's the noise? What's the noise that is blocking you from living your life? It could be, let's go to the financial sector, right? Because you guys are here because I'm a financial expert. And most of you are not living the life that you want to live because you're living a lifestyle that you desire to live on your current reality. And honest to God, we don't want to change it. We only want it to get better. We don't want to go backwards. We've worked too hard. It's very, very humbling in the fact that you think that you may go backwards. Nobody wants to go backwards. But it's also our perspective that it's backwards. We have to start looking at the noise. What's the noise? Is it the fact that you're creating debt over and over again? Because that keeps you on the treadmill of life. It keeps you in that job that you no longer have passion and purpose behind. Or it could be the fact that your cash flows, you're not choosing them from a place of empowerment. That could be your noise. It could be that your family's expectations. I tell you, I realized recently, whether you have a ton of money or you don't have a ton of money, all of our systems in the past have been set up to entrap us into a life that doesn't have to do with our hearts. So I find that many people who are what I call the poor, the debtors, the dreamers, the accumulators, they think that once they get to this place where I'm out of debt and I have a bunch of money, that, whoo, I've arrived. Guess what? They arrive and they still have this emptiness inside. So I'm going to challenge you today in terms of what's your noise? What's your financial noise? And if you need some help, there's 2 things. You can go to info@jmcwealth.com and get with one of us, me or someone on my team, to help you work through some of these things, how to get financially unstuck to then plug into a life that you love. Or, coming up next month, and I'm going to continue to do group coaching sessions for people that want the help, but maybe, you can't write the check to have one-on-one time, but guess what? We can do it collectively as a group and it'd be much more affordable. So be sure to go to juliemurphy.com, sign up for that email listing, because you'll know then when my group coaching comes up, so that we can do this together as a team and we elevate and rise together. Why? Because you matter. And don't forget, in the meantime, you can go to awakenyourwealthbook.com, go get my book for free, just pay for the shipping. There's a workbook there and other online courses that you can take to help you on your journey to get you to where you want to be. And if you could please do me a favor, my journey is about helping financially heal this world to get us out of all of this entrapment financially that we're all in. Could you please share this with those that you love so that we can have this go around the world, so that we can all be from a financially empowered state? Because it's about time that we all did. And don't forget, hit that notification bell, subscribe to my YouTube channel, or join me on Facebook, Instagram. I'm all over the place. And don't forget, it's time to create a life that you absolutely love. All right? Promise me you're going to do that. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.